Everyone loves to see the San Diego Chargers coming to town because it's always fattening for the win column. Last week in Arrowhead Stadium, Coach Tommy Prothro got together with Coach Paul Wiggin and seemed to be lamenting the size of the problems he's faced this season. But Paul Wiggin couldn't help because a loss to the Chargers would mean red-cheeked embarrassment for him and his team. However, that's just what the Chiefs suffered, beginning with the opening kickoff. It was a trend that continued throughout the day as the oft-battered Chargers turned ferocious ball hawks. Running back Ricky Young, number 34, capitalized on one turnover, and his team led 7-6. Inspired by their early lead, the Chargers fulfilled their nickname and made life miserable for aging Lynn Dawson. But while some San Diego players have gotten lean and mean in defeat, some could not forget their nice guy ways. But last week, the lean and mean prevailed, and the Lightning Bolt Brigade struck hard, fast, and often on defense. On offense, quarterback Dan Fouts ran into some interception problems midway through the game, and it looked as if the Chiefs were about to turn the tide of battle against their winless opponents. This interception return by Emmett Thomas set up a perfect pass from Dawson to number 85, Barry Pearson. And for the first time all day, Kansas City led 20-14. It seemed that it was time for the Chargers to fold, time for them to line up their 12 losses like goose eggs in a carton and head for home. But last Sunday was different as Fouts continued to hammer the Kansas City secondary. He hit tight end Pat Curran 3 times for 95 yards on the day, and then once in close, it was up to young players like Sam Scarber, number 30, a first-year man from New Mexico, to take it in. Ahead by 21-20, Fouts continued to stay with what had worked. Again, he hit Curran, who leads all tight ends in the AFC in receptions. Then, finding his receivers covered, Fouts scrambled gingerly up the middle and into the end zone to make the winning margin 28-21. A score which gave the Chargers at least one special moment in an otherwise depressing season. Like the Chargers, the Jets too have suffered this year. But last week in New England, the breaks began to come their way. Finally, after 8 straight losses, they were headed in the right direction. Led by number 26, Carl Garrett's score, the New Yorkers jumped to an early lead. New England quarterback Steve Grogan retaliated against the Jets secondary, which at times seemed to be attending another game. But Randy Vataha's score was the last they would give up until the battle was decided. And the man who made the decision was number 44, John Riggins. who pounded the Pats for 154 hard-earned rushing yards. Twice, Riggins crunched through the New England line to score. The big running back from Kansas has been an erratic performer throughout most of his 5-year career, but last week, even a slight injury could not stop him. In fact, when Riggins is right in mind and body, there's very little that can stop him. This 37-yard chug gave the Jets a 30-14 last quarter lead, which seemed safe enough until New England's version of number 44 took wing. Don Calhoun is a second-year running back from Kansas State, and his score left the Patriots trailing by only 9 points. But 9 points was a little more than New England could make up, because their next score didn't come until the last play of the game, as the Jets won 30-28 and now share the cellar in the AFC East with New England.